Hi folks, Jeff Weiss here from Target Coatings. We're here today to talk about the Sealer Primer Grain Filler category in the Emtech line. The Sealer Primer Grain Filler category is comprised of three products. We have the EM1000 Universal Sanding Sealer, the USH 3000 Ultra Seal Shellac Sealer, and the HSF 5000 Primer Surfacer. Each has its own function, its own purpose in the line. I will explain. The EM1000 Universal Sanding Sealer is to be used underneath our clear coats, such as the EM6000 Production Lacquer, the 8000 CV, the 7000 High Build Lacquer, and the 9000 Series Urethanes. The 9000 Super Clear primarily. EM1000 Universal Sanding Sealer is made from a very small particle size acrylic system that allows the grain of the wood species to be magnified and allows the color of the species to come through very much like a solvent system. Now, over the years with water-based systems with the larger particle size acrylics, they offer a neutral or rather dull effect on exotic and domestic species that need a livelier color tone. We feel that the EM1000 Universal Sanding Sealer gives as close to a solvent color reaction on a natural wood species as possible in a water-based format. As you see here on this walnut, this is before the EM1000 Universal Sanding Sealer. In here, 2 coats of the EM1000 applied, and as you see, the color definition is good, the grain definition is good. This is because of the small particle size that magnifies and enhances the grain pattern and the color of the wood. The EM1000 Universal Sanding Sealer should not be used underneath the 6500 pigmented lacquer series. If you use the EM1000 underneath the 6500, you're going to get yourself a crackle effect. And unless that's what you're looking for, we do not recommend doing so. So the EM1000 water-based system, ultra-low VOC, non-haz, non-flam, very close to a solvent-packed product with all the features and benefits of a modern water-based product. Next item is the USH 3000 Ultra Seal WB Shellac Sealer. You heard that word correctly, shellac. USH 3000, which has been in our line for 20 years now, under the old Oxford brand. Some of you may recognize that name. The USH 3000 is made from the same de-waxed flake that you would buy from your shellac vendors. It is de-waxed amber grade shellac flake that we neutralize through a proprietary system into a water dispersion. This allows the USH 3000 to create a nice warm amber tone on natural species, as you see here on this plain sliced maple, before and after. And as you see, the USH 3000 creates a very warm amber tone, and this is 2 coats. Now, because the USH 3000 is blended into water, neutralized into water, it is not resistant to water. It will remulsify when water is put on top of it. In the same way that when de-waxed flake is dissolved into alcohol, the alcohol will remulsify the de-waxed flake. So in a 180, we have put the USH 3000 into water. It is water dispersed, so it has a low water resistance. However, the USH 3000 has very good alcohol resistance. So if you plan to use the USH 3000 as a top coat, which we don't recommend, it is primarily a sealer and a color enhancer, be mindful if there will be water exposure, because the top coat that is over the USH 3000, or if you use the 3000 as a standalone, will have a lower water resistance. Now, if you do use the USH 3000 underneath one of our clear coats that I mentioned prior, ensure that you put 1 or 2 extra coats of the clears over it to refortify that water resistance. Lastly, we have the HSF 5000 Primer Surfacer. HSF 5000 Primer Surfacer is a high solid system that is designed to be used on MDF, birch, poplar, maple, red oak, and white oak. As a note regarding the red oak and white oak, HSF 5000 is not a tannin blocker, so a tannin blocker will need to be applied first. However, for grain filling on oaks and on end-cut MDF, and on birch and poplar that like to print through, the HSF 5000 series creates a very high build, fast filling system that is perfect for the EM 6500 pigmented lacquer series to go over. We have the 6500 used in conjunction with the HSF 5000, a wide array of jobs. You can see that on the website. Again, HSF 5000 available in white, gray, and a neutral format. So, as an overview, the EM 1000 Universal Sanding Sealer to be used as a clear sealer for interior fine woodworking, architectural applications, where a clear coat would be applied over. It can be used as a color vehicle for shading and toning. The USH 3000 Shellac system is made from de-waxed amber flake that is neutralized into a proprietary water format. USH 3000, like the 1000, is to be used as an interior system on fine woodworking and architectural applications where an amber tone or a more authentic shellac-like system, tight system, is required. Lastly, the HSF 5000 Primer Surfacer is a high solid system that is to be used as a grain surfacer and primer on MDF, birch, poplar, maple, red oak, and white oak. With the red oak and white oak, a tannin blocker needs to be applied. So in the category for primer surfacers, these are our systems. We appreciate your business. Feel free to contact us at any time. Thank you.